Hello, we are the Damsels game. The Damsels are three lady gamers who like to play games and then we talk about them. Sahba has been diligently gathering gaming news once again. We're going to talk about it. Thanks so much for listening. Diligently. And this week, the Damsels game is sponsored by Citadel Fish Food, because before you kick off that Mass Effect drive, you have to remember to feed those fish. Otherwise, they'll die and they'll float to the top of the tank, and you'll never figure out how to get them out of there. You just have to watch them be dead. The Damsels is recorded live on Saturday, May 14th, 2022. This is our 166th show. Want to listen to more shows? We have them on our YouTube channel, The Damsels Game, on YouTube, or our website, damselsofddo.com, or you can listen to the show live if you follow us on Twitch, twitch.tv/thedamselsgame. Our latest episode, all the updates, is up on our YouTube channel, buzzsprout.com. Easily downloadable on our website. Thanks so much for listening. Do we have any email this week?
We don't.
Oh, I thought for sure I would get a strongly worded email from Pine Leaf Needles. I mean,
No.
I pretty much called him out.
You should have.
I almost made Draculetta wreck his car.
How's that possible? What'd you do?
Because I told him, when I told him that I mentioned Pine Leaf Needles in the show, and he was listening to it, and he was just like, ah!
Huh.
Apparently he was in his car. He almost
So Pine
choked
Leaf
up with
listens
laughter.
to you in the car.
Pine Leaf doesn't, but Draculetta does. Just
No,
say
that's
it.
not true, because he makes comments about us.
Does he really?
Yeah, remember I told you some of the comments he's made about us.
You mean
No,
the
you
one
don't
where
remember.
You mean the one where he was DDO-splaining you, telling you how to play?
Let's move
Maybe
on.
you could ask him to teach you how to be a rogue. And
Okay, we're just going to move on to what we learned then.
Okay, let's move. No. Oh, wait, no.
We'll just skip all my parts of the show.
No.
There are tears going down my face.
A quest
And
a
if
day.
if you think I'm kidding, I'm not. So let's just move on.
Sahba Jade, I have some real pointers on you. I think your rogue needs some work.
Oh. Oh, man.
You
I
did.
don't see my therapist until June 10th. Talk about that. Holy crap.
Oh my god. You did some good content lately in your quest today.
Oh, yeah? What?
I will say that. I
What was your
enjoyed
favorite?
Don't Drink the Water. And kind of a big
About me.
deal. I did not watch Kind of a Big Deal, but I did retweet Kind of a Big Deal, and it made me think of Samus Garobo, so I was like, you know what? You know who the real big deal is?
You're thinking of me,
Sahba
thinking
Jade.
of me and Samus Garobo at the same time?
Not together, obviously.
crap.
I mean, that's
Holy- Okay, first you make me
scandalous. I'm scandalizing you right now. Oh man, there's just bullying going on all over the show today. I made her cry. And then now you're still doing the Druids Deep, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I just did the first two.
Are you doing those solo or with your? I mean, you're never solo. You're always with your party of bots, party of AI.
Yeah, how many people are in my party? Like,
I think 4. I think it's just
No.
4. No,
no, not even close.
but no,
Hey.
pets don't count.
Why not?
I don't know because they're pets.
So I have.
Actually, that would be 7 if you count her.
So I take along a hireling.
Mm-hmm.
It's not always a healer, but
You take
right now I
along
have-
you take that white cat everywhere you're with you too.
cat's not with me anymore.
I was too baby, huh?
Yeah, so cat's gone, and I even made a comment that cat's gone because she kept dying because she's too baby.
She's a kitten.
Yes. So I have the owlbear with me, and somebody made a comment that don't let Bonnie know that the owlbear's
Oh,
Bonnie. Yeah, you know. How
I saw
Bonnie
that
is with
comment.
Yeah, because Bonnie has a thing about owlbears.
she must
Owlbears.
protect them.
Right.
Yep. So I have the owlbear, who's level 25, and Garrett, because he does the all masked death.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's Mithery's man. Two timing. You better handle your business, Mithery. You better go. You better go. You better go talk to him. He's getting him some strange.
Yeah. I hear.
Here, you've been stepping out on me.
Get
What's up with that?
some strange.
That's right.
What the
That's
heck
right.
is that?
That's right. That's when you go and getting him some gaming strange. You went from Mithery to Sahba.
Okay.
Just saying.
That makes
So-
you the strange.
Yeah, you're the strange.
Lessa. Lessa's been reading odd books lately.
I have. It's warping my mind.
Uh-huh.
It's warping my mind. You know, Mithery and I played D&D as well. In Grounded. On the picnic table.
Yes, we did.
Because there is a D&D game set up on the picnic table. Whole set of dice.
It's
What
fun.
version of
It's
D&D?
scary.
Minotaurs and Marauders is what it's
Yeah.
called.
Is it?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure
There's
it
a lot
read.
of monsters in there.
Yeah, that's what's went up on my YouTube channel in this last week. So if you don't want spoilers if you're playing Grounded, you don't want spoilers for what's on top of the picnic table, don't watch it. But it's pretty cool. I will say that.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to talk about Grounded in a bit.
Yeah.
Let's talk about what we learned this week.
What we learned. I learned that I get uncontrollably tired around 9:30 every day right now. Yesterday.
So, do you get the tired like I do where if you don't put your head down, you feel like you're just going to pass out?
I just want to lay down and sleep, and I don't care about anything else. I'll rearrange everything in my whole life schedule and go.
And then you're out
Like-
for the night?
Yeah.
Lucky.
So
It might
so
start
if
out
you
as a
don't,
nap.
Does it like pass and you're like,
No,
no?
no. Tired right now. I'm
Because
really
when I go lay down like that,
trying to get
it's
used to
for
days.
a nap and that's it. It's a nap. 10, 15
well,
minutes.
a
and then I'm
nap
awake.
that lasts 6 hours is called sleep. Just
No,
saying.
mine's never 6 hours. It's a
That's
nap for-
that's what humans
10 or
call
15
sleep.
You know, it's been since the mid 80s since I've had 6 hours sleep in a row.
Oh my god,
Yeah,
Just
that's awful.
that's how it is.
How are you still
So-
alive?
I know.
Well, that's what I talked to my therapist
We need to
about.
get you some.
But
We need to get you some
This
this time,
Trazodone.
I'm
trazodone.
going to talk about you making me cry during a podcast.
Oh my god.
Sounds like you're getting sidetracked.
That's
You need to
right.
be talking about sleeping.
That's right. I learned if I want to play with Lessa, it should be right after she gets off work. Yeah. Yeah, maybe. And that's a big maybe.
Oh,
I'm
now
trying
I'm
to
going to
get-
cry again.
Are you gonna cry
Because Lessa
again?
just said she doesn't want to play with
That's
me.
not true. It's not
Hey,
true.
Draggerty.
It's just
Sahba hears what she wants to hear.
Sometimes I have to sit in traffic for a long time and it makes me tired, and then when I get home I don't want to do anything. Even if I wanted to do something like in the hour before, traffic just like it takes my will to live.
Sucks all the energy out of you.
It
Oh, I
takes-
used to have to stop at the Target parking lot and take a little nap.
What?
Made it all the way home.
Oh my god.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
I'll be
considering
really...
you're not sleeping 6 hours in a row.
Yeah. Is
Well, because work sucks.
It does. It really does. But Dr. Zoe needs my help right now, so I have to keep my job.
So, Dr. Zoe, she's
Yeah.
telling you, get a friggin' job that pays a
She-
lot of money so you can support mom.
Yeah, she's my
Right.
retirement plan now. You don't know. If you don't know, now you know. Because I'm going to be, when I'm older, I'm going to be knocking on our door.
She's the one that needs to know.
Remember when I put you through school? I hope you have room for me in this big house.
Oh, no, you don't want to live with her.
Why not?
No, no.
I don't want to pay
Because
rent.
no, she's paying your rent.
She can
You
just
have this wrong.
Buy your house.
She
There
can
you
just-
go.
I like that idea as well.
That's better. And you don't have her trying to tell you what to do.
you
No,
go.
I'll just stay in my room all the time.
She would say, Mom, get off the internet. It's bedtime.
And be like, never!
To have like an internet switch and just cut it.
Oh my god, she's gonna put child block on the internet.
Yep. You need your own place.
I need
Yeah.
my own place.
Enough internet, Mom. Go to bed.
I don't like where this is headed. Let's move on. Like, what's going on here? You guys giving everybody bad ideas. Let's go into rumors, news, and lies.
Wait, Myth has to tell us.
Oh,
her
does she? Wait a minute.
mouthy, dirty mouth.
Sometimes shit
thing
really is
she
just
learned.
someone else's fault.
Exactly.
What are you
I told her
talking
she
about?
had potty mouth for her stuff.
What are you talking about?
It doesn't matter, does it? Really?
Yes,
Sometimes,
it does.
People are always blaming people for stuff, but sometimes stuff really is just somebody else's fault.
Who is this pertaining to?
That I can't tell you.
Oh, what? Well, then why did you even mention it? If I don't...
See, why do you do that?
Because that was what I was thinking about when I heard that.
Oh my lord. Okay. Well, all right. Man, Mythery is probably the best window into Mythery's mindset is to watch her POV episodes when we did our 7 Days to Die modded version. And she's just disco and just like techno music, and then like doing whatever while we're over here focused, ready for our lives. And she's just like do 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 do. That's Mythery right
She's
there.
the girl from Ipanema.
Yeah. like she's not just in a different game. She's in a different plane of existence. Like, so, on the Damsels
Jealous,
Game
huh?
YouTube channel. I am a little bit. On the Damsels Game YouTube channel, you can see all the Damsels POV episodes. Watch all of Myth's point of view in rapid succession, and then you'll be able to see all the windows into her mind. The tunnels, the bridges, everything.
It's like going into Jeet's mind.
Yeah, I know, right? It's like the Mind Sunder. I dream of Jeets. I dream of Mythery. That's what it is. All right, now let's move on to rumors, news, and lies.
All right, so Game Informer, which is why I had @Game Informer in my tweet for this show, they let me know that on Epic Game Store through May 19th, you can get Prey, which is for one person, and they gave it an 8.2 out of 10. You can get it for free, and it's one of those creepy games,
Ew.
but a pretty good game. So if you want it for free, go through May 19th.
They give away a lot of games.
They do.
Yeah, they
have a
do.
couple other games. So every week they give at least one game for free. So it's worth checking it out every week. But this week it's Prey. And then they also gave a first look of Diablo Immortal for the PC. And Diablo Immortal was only supposed to be for handheld and those kind of games. But then Blizzard decided to do it on the PC as well. And Myth and I are big Diablo fans. So I thought it would be great to show you guys the first look. So I gave a link in the show notes.
Nice.
And I added a new game in the games we should give a go because somebody suggested it, and that's Elden Ring.
I've been seeing a lot of stuff about Elden Ring come across my TikTok and YouTube feed and all that, and it actually looks like
Pretty
a game
good.
that we would play. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think we should think about it.
Yeah.
But we tried Icarus last time,
Yeah.
and I've tried it a couple times, and I'm just not feeling it. It feels like work to me to play it.
Work
So
the game.
Yeah, exactly. And not relaxing kind of work. It feels
Yeah.
like work. Because the storms come way too often, and you have
They-
to hide and get away from the storms.
They
and-
do. I'm unhappy with the game progression, but I was thinking maybe I was doing it wrong. Maybe it was me.
Yeah, no.
And
it's not
whenever my
cute.
house caught on fire and burned down, which you can see on my
That was
TikTok, by the way,
hilarious.
It
and
was-
glorious.
it
and
was-
amazing.
it was all of those things, but it also broke
It was
me.
sad.
It broke my spirit, and I didn't want to play after. I was like, man, I just lost my house.
Everything, yeah.
I lost my house.
But she didn't lose.
I didn't lose
everything.
my.
She
I
just
didn't
lost
lose
her
my.
house.
I didn't lose my my equipment fell on the ground, but it was just sad. And
Yeah.
I don't even think I was supposed to be on that
It's just
planet
the
anymore.
fat house.
Hey,
But maybe not.
with no door, I couldn't even make a
With no
door.
door, right.
That
I still haven't
house,
figured
no
out how
door.
to do doors in that
I
game.
haven't figured out anything.
Make a
if
door,
I-
but you
if-
can't
if I
use
were
a
to-
door.
If you were to press me for an answer now, I'd give it a thumbs down, but I want to give it another opportunity to disappoint me. I think maybe
See,
I
that's
should.
a terrible thing to say.
Yeah, I think maybe I should. I'm only level 8. Maybe I should be level 10 or 12, and then I can say, okay, yeah, this game is extra, and it's just not for me.
Well, see, you've given it quite a long time already.
Yeah. Yeah, it took me it took me one real-time hour for every level so far. And
What do you think, Miss?
I have
None
that big
of
of a
it.
problem with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play it.
So you're gonna keep trying. You're
Yeah.
gonna stay with it. I would like to play it again and try again and see if maybe
'Cause
if
I
do
don't feel
some
like I've
things
even
differently.
really played it. I don't feel like I've been there yet. I feel like I did a tutorial and that's about it.
Well, it's not one of those games that we played and immediately, yeah, this is great.
No, I just feel like I've just learned how to play. Now I need to play it.
I mean, Grounded, we were like, this is awesome.
Yeah,
The Ascent,
from
even though
minute one.
We gave it three
Yeah.
sideways thumbs. That's the one that we didn't like how you did something in the Ascent, but we liked the story.
Right. Yeah, it's not one of those games.
Right. There's just something about it. I don't know.
It's
Yeah.
just a survival game. It's like there's so many of them.
Right. All right. Anything else?
About Icarus? No. No.
All right. All right. Then games we play news. Just a couple. Isle of
Sorry.
Dread. Just to remind people that pre-purchase is out now for DDO, available through June 8th.
I heard a
And
rumor
then-
about us in Isle of Dread
What about us?
that we're gonna play it.
Cool.
I mean, is that true? Did we get a thing?
We did get a free thing.
We got a thing, so that
Yeah,
means we're gonna
thing.
play it. What level is it?
Either 5 or 7, and then 13.
Don't know if I have anybody those levels.
Well, you could roll up a 7,
Yeah.
maybe
How big is Mithri and Alessa?
I thought there were 20.
23,
I don't know.
23.
All right, and then they had update 55 preview 1, so it's just a preview, and they're talking about the level cap increase, so I put a link to that in the show notes. Once update 55 comes out, they're going to increase the level cap to 32. So in this, they talk about all the legendary stuff that's going to happen, so that's 31 and 32. So it's a whole bunch of stuff in there. So if you want to check it out, follow the link. And then Grounded, another game we play, had a big update, which is called the Bug Strike Back update. And this one, there was a bunch of stuff. Base defense modes, collectibles, features, and crafting. So did you guys check out the peeper stuff?
It's basically your hands become a camera. You look, you peep creatures. You're a creature peeper. That
And you
it's
get
not-
cards.
Yeah, and you get cards for it. It's not that big of a deal. The big deal is that wolf
sounds
spiders
creepy.
can jump. And we had a wolf spider jump right over our
Yeah.
palisades. So
And you can't make them too high.
yeah, if we could stack them too high, we'd be all right. But we can't do that.
Are you saying TOO or TWO?
TWO.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I haven't even tried that. Why?
It's
I don't know why
annoying.
they did that.
Yeah, why did they do that? I mean, you can make grass high like that. We would have to make make an ugly grass wall there if we want to make high? Why
know,
can't
what's
we
funny
make a
is-
pretty wooden one or weed?
Remember over by Burgle, the wolf spiders have their little dens and stuff where they sleep?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I blocked them in with the wood ones. And they're 2 and 3 stacked high there. They're still there.
So can they get out, or they're in there all
No.
the time now?
They have one escape route.
Oh,
I didn't totally block them in because that would be cruel.
So you used to could do that. That's what
Yes.
you're saying.
Uh-huh.
oh, right on.
That's ridiculous. Why would they change that?
I don't know. They've changed a lot of things.
Yeah, I'm not really happy with the bugs just randomly attacking my stuff.
Well, now I don't know if you can do the grass one. Oh, I'd be really upset if you can't stack anything 2 or 3 high, because I didn't like the walls to only be 1 high. I feel
Yeah, that's awkward.
claustrophobic.
Walls should be able to get higher. All right, so let's talk about things we know. Field stations can now feature state-of-the-art advanced system library terminals that connect directly to Burgle's lab tech from anywhere in the yard. I really like that one.
Well, you can write chests. You can write your name on a chest now. You can write what's
Oh, I like
inside of
that.
it. That's really nice.
I like the charcoal torch because you can explore longer
I haven't
than
made that
before.
yet.
Yep, haven't made it yet.
A couple things that I don't like. Before when some of the mutations like Mithridatism is now a 3-stage mutation. Before you only had to kill 5 wolf spiders and you were immune to poison. Now you kill 1 and you're 25% immune to poison. Stage 2, it's 5 wolf spiders and you're 50%. And stage 3, kill
Oh.
10 and you're 75% poison damage reduction. You are never 100% poison damage reduction. Or before you killed 5 and you were immune to poison. Because before I would just stand there
Maybe
and
they
walk away.
thought that it made you too OP.
I know they thought, but I liked being.
You liked being OP?
All right, so
Does
that's it. With the
Grounded
ground.
have a arachnophobia setting?
Yes, it does.
I can't remember.
I told my nephew if he was afraid of the spiders, he could go to that. We could do the arachnophobia setting.
Have you seen the one in Satisfactory?
No.
I had not either, and Tay told me to turn it on, which I did, but then I didn't see any spiders after I did it.
Oh.
But he took me a screenshot of his, and it's a big kitty cat. The spider's
Aw,
a big
how
kitty,
cute.
and he says they meow and spider.
What if you're afraid of cats?
Well, I guess you're screwed.
Uh-huh. All right, and then
It's one of the devs' cat.
just a reminder, in Guild Wars 2, you can get the first episode of Living World Season 1, Flame in the Frost. All right, and the question of the day, because I went to a used bookstore today, and I picked up, what did I do with it? Oh, it's right here. I picked up Colossal Cave, the board game. I went to a used bookstore and picked this up. So and I was telling my sister, do you remember playing this on the computer when we were at Hope College in Michigan, back in '79? And she's like, no. I said, come on. The text adventure game. She's like, no. And I said, oh, you had to remember this. You moved and it said, you see this. And she's like, no, I don't remember this. And I said, what are you talking about? It tells you you're standing in a field. To the north, you see this. To the south, you see this. Which direction you want to go? And she's like, no, I never did that. So this is the question of the day. What was your first computer game you played? It can be interactive fiction, like text adventure, or a video game. And so that tells you mine was Colossal Cave, or it's also called Adventure.
I can't remember the name of it. It was a text adventure, but it wasn't even in color. There were just like lines that made it look, like when you're looking at a box and it looks like it's drawn in 3D.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's what the hallway looked like.
Aha.
And then I would go
You had pictures?
east, north, south, east, west, and every once in a while I'd run into some goblins, and I would have an encounter. I can't remember the name of the game. It was so long ago. And what's really sad is I never had a personal computer the whole time I was on active duty in the military. I just didn't have... I mean, you move around. I just couldn't.
Yeah.
I just couldn't... No. And I wouldn't have time anyway.
I don't know if this was the first one, but it was a text game, and when I say text, it was just a bunch of words. There were no pictures or lines.
Well,
And if that's what you mean, I mean,
Yeah. That's what
okay.
the
It's
text
called
interactive.
GUI Tech.
Oh, you played a GUI game.
GUI Tech. It was inside of college. I remember there was a maintenance guy in there with a floor buffer,
Mm-hmm.
and I kept trying to get past this guy with the floor buffer. He's like, floor buffer in front of me. Try to go east. Next thing I know, there he was.
That sounds awesome. That game. Called Get Around the Guy with the Floor Buffer.
On the mainframe, I played a version of Star Trek where you had quadrants and you were trying to find the Klingons with your ship. You had so many torpedoes and energy shields, and you had so many Klingons that you were trying to find.
Already,
And-
this is a better game than Star Trek Online. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It was a really good game. But you had to go to the actual computer lab to play that game.
All right, are we ready to move into before we start?
Yes, we
'Cause
are.
I am
What
definitely-
is this thing
So there's
you
two
wrote here?
things, and they're both rumors. Are they rumors? I don't know, because Mithery said something
Oh,
today that I thought was really interesting, that True Dungeon and Gen Con is $88 a ticket. So how many people are estimated to go through there in 4 days?
yeah. So we were talking about how expensive we thought that was and crazy, and so we looked at how many times it was offered, how many people could go each time, and added it up, by $88, and came out that they would close to $500,000 in 4 days off True Dungeon
They're going to
if
have
it was full.
3 different adventures, though, this year.
Yeah, or I thought it was 4, but okay.
3 exciting adventures for True Dungeon.
It's not worth it.
That's a lot of money, 4
It's too
days
much
for
money.
that.
It is too much money. It will eat up half your day, and they herd you through like you're on a Disney ride. I did not enjoy it the last time I went. I've been through True Dungeon 3 or 4 times. I don't want to go anymore. I don't want to do it anymore.
Yeah, now that you say Disney ride, is the reason we were talking about True Dungeon is because of this show that came out on Disney Channel called The Quest, and I said, I think that show is somebody's parents work at Disney, and they just made like a few $1 million worth of True Dungeon for their kids, making that show
Let's put our kids through True Dungeon, but like on TV.
on TV.
Oh, good. So the other thing I wanted to mention was that there's a new doctor
Yes, there is
that's
a new
going
Doctor.
to that's going to come after Jodie.
Yep.
He's on that show Sex Education, and I watched that show. It's pretty good.
With Gillian Anderson.
Yeah. I think he will do good as the doctor. I can't remember his name.
Well, I don't know how to say his name,
Oh,
so I'm not even going to try. But I hope they give him better scripts than they gave Jodie Whittaker.
they made a good choice, and he's super young too. So like he'll
He's
bring
only
a different.
29,
He'll
jeez.
bring that's young. He'll bring a different energy to the doctor. Let's move into our 2 weeks of gaming.
Mine's the easiest. I'll go first.
Right
Zazo
on.
and I are going to TR our guys. They're 30 right now, but we're going to go to 1 and play a new Tabaxi.
Oh, kitty cat. I just saw a kitty cat.
Yep.
Meow.
Meow.
So we're going to do that first. And you know what's really funny is Zazo and I were chit-chatting. We haven't played DDO in a week because I've been having a bad week, but we were chatting right before we stopped playing DDO, and we were talking about how we like cat. And Ben got on in our chat thing and said, I like cats. And he had just TR'd into a Tabaxi. And it was kind of funny because we were just talking, Zazo and I were just talking about how we are cat people. Because he has cats at home.
And now he is a cat, people.
Now you're
Yeah,
going to
no.
be cat people.
In Scrap Mechanic, Smith and I have been playing a lot of Scrap Mechanic. There we go. My week, 2 weeks in gaming. Not a lot. And Fierce Fred says, well, Sahba would know about Canadian guys. Thanks, Fred.
So this new update includes a dinosaur mount.
Yes. If you
Okay.
guys,
Is it a raptor?
yeah, if
Sure
you
looks
guys
like
go
it.
talk to the guy out in the harbor, you can get your dinosaur mount if you haven't done it already.
Oh my gosh. All right, well, I can go next. I played Grounded whenever I could get online with Mithery and Tyrannos, and it was absolute chaos and fun. As a matter of fact, after the update, I made a little TikTok of a wolf spider jumping over our palisades like it was nothing.
Okay,
I'm
so that
probably
reminds
gonna
me,
post it tomorrow.
with the update, you have to redo the storyline again because you start out at the suitcase.
Yes.
And it says go and find the station and go to the whatever and figure out why the thing's not working and
Yeah.
go back to the great tree.
That took us like 2 seconds.
I know, but why would you have to do that all over again?
I don't know. There's new
do you have to-
dialogue too.
Yeah.
Do you think it'd be worth starting all over again?
Oh, no.
Not really.
That's a lot of grass and a lot of mutations to work through. I don't want to start over. I want to keep going.
No.
Because the mutations have changed, some of them. Because remember I told you that I had the Mithridatism already? And I had immunity to poison. Well, it didn't give me the second tier. I'm at the first tier, even though I should be at the second tier. So there's a bug there. So I only have 25% immunity to poison instead of 50
so
like I
if
should.
you want more, you're going to have to start over. But like, I don't want to. We've discovered too much and come too far. I want to keep going forward.
Yeah, I wonder if you're not too far into it, would it be worthwhile to
I think
start
so.
with?
I think so, as long as you don't mind building your house all over again.
Right.
And if you don't, and as I understand it, a lot of the people that I follow online are complaining that they did start over and their bases just keep getting randomly attacked by bugs before they can even really get anything done.
So I did read that the more you attack a certain bug, the more they're going to attack you. So if you don't attack...
Well, we had a lightning bug come and harass us.
Yeah.
And we had not bothered lightning bugs
He
at all.
came to the door. Knocked like
Yeah.
knock, knock, knock. And then it was attacking the bridge for no reason. I haven't touched the
Throughout
lightning.
2 of our railings.
Yeah, I haven't touched a lightning bug in ages. Been a
Wow.
long time. She was just randomly didn't like us there, so get off
And
my
2
lawn. I was like,
nights he did
"This is
it.
my lawn. Get off my lawn. How about you leave?" I'm gonna pull
2
it.
nights. And they weren't 2 nights in a row either. It was 2 different nights.
I don't know. Well, I played Mass Effect Legendary. That's one of the things that I was like, I want to play something, but I don't want to stay up. I can't stay up late. I may have maybe half an hour. Boom, jump into Mass Effect. And I'm in Mass Effect 2 still. I gathered all my companions finally. I'm trying to complete side quests and missions and scan enough planets so that I upgrade my ship. If you don't upgrade your ship, you're really screwed in the final battle. I remember that much. So, and you'll all die. So I don't want to die. So I'm upgrading my ship. But finally, after I got all my companions, I walk into my favorite companion's little area on the ship, Garrus. He's a Turian. That's the type of alien that he is. And I just randomly, offhand mention, we should, get together and see if we are compatible. And he just was like, you know what, Shepard, there's nobody I trust more than you. Let's freaking do this. And I was like, what? Did I just hook up with Garrus? Excuse me, wait a minute. He's like, you know what, we're going to figure out a way to make this work. And I was just like, oh my god. I just hooked up with Garrus. Okay, decision made. I'm sleeping with the fishes. Just wasn't really ready for that.
See what happens when you're nice?
I know, I was way too nice. And then we went on I went on the mission where you have to help your warrior, the Krogan. You have to help your Krogan because he's tank bred instead of born warrior or whatever. So he's going through, like, I guess his version of puberty, so you have to take him back to the Krogan homeworld. And I was like, oh my gosh, I knew that Rex was there, so I was really he was from the first game, so I was really looking forward to it, and I was like, oh, this is going to be so great. And I walk off the ship, and it is a dumpster fire. The whole planet, they have fought each other so much that it's just rubble. It's literally just rubble. Everybody's just sitting in rubble. I'm like, how do you people do anything? How do you get anything done? How do you even get your ships to fly off of the planet? I wanted to immediately take my Krogan and leave.
So I was picturing Amok time, but not
Yeah.
quite that, huh?
Yeah, no, not quite. I don't
So
know.
Fred says, Lessa probably talked to a lightning bug. We all know how Lessa talking to anyone works out.
Yeah, I make them want to kill me. whenever I have conversations with people. That's the problem.
I've missed Fred.
I have too. But soon, Fred, it will be time to go back to Code and Exiles. Don't give up. And then we'll have to figure out all over again what we're supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
Because I have forgotten.
All right, Myth, what did you play?
Well, obviously I played Grounded, and as you said, Scrap Mechanic. Scrap Mechanic is fun. I forget how much fun that is. I really like grinding up those rocks to get the metal out. Something cathartic about it.
Well, that's what I think about those 3 games and the one you're about to talk about. So those 2 games and the one you're talking about. Grounded, Scrap Mechanic. Nice, easy games, and just wind down.
Yeah.
Satisfactory, you were going to talk about.
Well, I was saying something about grinding up rocks.
That's what you were saying.
Scrap Mechanic. Yes.
Okay, that's great. Move on.
Yeah.
Satisfactory.
Okay.
I'm tired of hearing about rocks.
I've been playing in Satisfactory with Tay, and we started in an area that neither one of us are familiar with. The high desert. It's supposed to be a harder area to start in. I didn't think it was, though. We found water right away, and we've got like really cool place to put what we're calling our offices for our factory. And we found coal, iron, copper, and limestone all really close to each other, and where we want to put our office, and a little oasis behind it. So we're going to put like the water extractors to put the coal mine generators. So everything is going swimmingly, and they have updated it with a lot of really cool new crafting things to make the offices look really pretty. And so we haven't gotten that far yet because we just started last week, but I'm really looking forward to that.
I have to tell you, the 4 biomes they have right now, none of them are difficult.
No.
Even though they say one's...
I was expecting no water,
No, they all have water.
But no, yeah, there was plenty. And I guess I don't know if it was in Update 5 or it's coming in the next update. There's going to be another biome, a 5th biome.
Yeah, I told you about that, but it's not out.
I read it. I read a whole bunch of stuff right before Tay and I started playing, which is why I can't remember which. Because I was reading about the upcoming update and then also the last stuff.
Not out yet.
They're coming really close to releasing it, though. Taking it out of early release.
Oh, good.
All right, you guys have anything else to add before I move on to housekeeping?
Nope.
Right on. Go to our YouTube channel and subscribe. The Damsels Game on YouTube and the Damsels Game in your heart. Linked in the show notes on our website at damselsofddo.com. Our podcast is on Buzzsprout, and it's also on Spotify. Mythery, you have a lot of work to do, because apparently we are back on iTunes. What?
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 It says figure. Oh, that's your to-do list.
And I have that. You and I need to talk.
I thought you said I thought that said you figured it out. I was like, oh, good.
I have figured it out. We need to talk.
Oh, you have figured
it
it
should
out.
say I figured it out.
Oh, it says figure out. So, like, I thought that was like a to-do. But then you have to change our favorite things on the website to reflect to reflect the correct link. Yay! When is next time?
The 28th is the next.
The 28th. Okay. Thanks to everyone who joined us for the live show. Come join us in a few minutes. We are gonna play a little bit of
something.
No, it's a game. It has a name.
It is
Remnant?
something.
Is it Pong? Oh no, it's Remnant. It's Remnant.
Pong. I don't think 3 people can play Pong.
This is not a co-op game,
Weird.
so it's not a co-op game, so we can't play that one. All right, and you can email us at thedamselsgame@gmail.com, or you can follow us on Twitter. I'm at Lessa Mythery is at Mythery1, and Sahba Jade is at Sahba Jade Mythery.
Close window.
All right, thanks very much.